Articulate, pronounced articulate, adjective. When someone is articulate, they can express their thoughts clearly, smoothly, and with confidence, so listeners easily understand exactly what they mean. Two close synonyms are eloquent and fluent. For example, she gave an articulate speech that impressed the entire panel. Adulterate, pronounced a-dul-ta-rate. It's a verb. To adulterate something means to make it weaker, poorer, or impure by adding a different and often inferior substance to it. Think of someone secretly mixing cheap filler into a pure product, so it's no longer the real thing. Synonyms include contaminate and dilute. Here's an example. Dishonest sellers often adulterate the honey with cheap syrup. The word is conundrum. Pronounced as conundrum, it is a noun. A conundrum refers to a puzzle or a problem that is difficult to solve. For example, the detective was faced with a conundrum as the evidence pointed to two different suspects. Ostentatious. Ostentatious. Adjective. Designed to impress in a showy or extravagant way. Synonyms: showy, pretentious. He arrived at the party in an ostentatious gold sports car that everyone stared at. Anomaly, pronounced a-nom-a-ly. It's a noun. An anomaly is something that breaks the normal pattern. It stands out because it doesn't fit what you'd usually expect to see. Scientists and analysts use it for any odd result or strange detail that just isn't normal. Two close synonyms are irregularity and aberration. Example: the scientists noticed a strange anomaly in the data. Banal, pronounced ba-nal. This is an adjective. It describes something so ordinary, predictable, and overused that it has lost any freshness or interest. The kind of dull, unoriginal thing you've heard or seen 1,000 times before. For example, his speech was full of banal cliches that bored the entire audience. Denigrate, pronounced den-I-grate. It's a verb. To denigrate someone or something means to criticize them unfairly, to talk them down and make them seem worthless or unimportant. People often do it to damage another person's reputation. Synonyms include belittle and disparage. For example, he tried to denigrate her achievements in front of the whole team. Acrimony, pronounced a-ca-mo-ny. It's a noun. Acrimony is the sharp, bitter anger that fills an argument or disagreement, that harsh, hostile tone people use when feelings have really turned sour. You'll often hear it in the phrase, "the divorce ended in acrimony." For example, the two former friends parted with such acrimony that they never spoke again. Erudite, pronounced erudite. This is an adjective. It describes a person who has deep, wide knowledge gained from years of reading and serious study, the kind of thoughtful, well-read mind that seems to know something about almost every subject. Two close synonyms are scholarly and learned. For example, the erudite professor could discuss ancient history, physics, and poetry with equal ease. Fastidious, pronounced as fastidious. It is an adjective meaning very attentive to and concerned about accuracy and detail. Synonyms include meticulous and exacting. For example, the fastidious editor spent hours checking the article for a single punctuation error. Enervate, pronounced enervate. Verb. It means to make someone feel weak and without energy. Synonyms: exhaust and weaken. Here is an example. The intense heat of the afternoon sun enervated the hikers. Enigmatic, pronounced en-ig-mat-ik. This is an adjective. It describes someone or something that's mysterious and hard to understand, the kind of person or thing that leaves you puzzled, full of secrets you can't quite figure out. For example, her enigmatic smile made everyone wonder what she was thinking. Bolster, pronounced bolster, is a verb meaning to support, strengthen, or fortify. Synonyms include reinforce and boost. Example, the new evidence helped to bolster her argument in court. Capricious, adjective, meaning changing mood or behavior suddenly and unexpectedly. Synonyms, unpredictable, fickle. For example, the capricious weather quickly ruined our sunny picnic. Credulous, pronounced credulous. It's an adjective. It describes a person who is too quick to believe things, someone who trusts and accepts claims without asking for real proof. A credulous person is easily fooled because they rarely stop to question what they're told. Synonyms include gullible and naive. For example, the credulous investor handed over his savings after hearing one smooth promise. Cajole, pronounced cajole. This is a verb. To cajole someone means to gently and persistently persuade them to do something by using flattery, charm, or sweet talk, coaxing them into it rather than forcing them. Synonyms include coax and persuade. For example, she tried to cajole her father into lending her the car. Prosaic, prosaic, adjective, ordinary or dull, lacking imagination or excitement. Synonyms, mundane, commonplace. Example, after reading the thrilling novel, she found the newspaper article rather prosaic. Advocate, pronounced advocate as a verb or advocate as a noun. It can be a verb or a noun. When you advocate for something, you publicly support it and speak up for it, often to help others or push for a cause you believe in. As a noun, an advocate is the person who does that supporting. For example, she works hard to advocate for clean water in rural communities. Brevity, pronounced brevity. It's a noun. Brevity means using very few words or something lasting only a short time. When you value brevity, you get straight to the point and keep things short and clear. Here's an example. The manager praised the report for its brevity and clarity. The word is condescending, pronounced as condescending. It's an adjective. Condescending means showing a patronizing or superior attitude towards others. Synonyms include patronizing and superior. For example, he spoke in a condescending tone that made everyone uncomfortable.